A gate agent stops a woman at the jet bridge. She watches him pull her carry-on out of line in front of 60 people. She's flown with that bag 43 times. Same bag, same trip, same airline. The fine? $75. Collected on the spot. No appeal, no refund. The rule that got her went into effect this year, and almost nobody who flies regularly has been told about it.
Hey travelers! Last month, a retired teacher from Ohio booked what she thought was a great deal. Saved $40 on a United Basic Economy fare. She packed the same roller bag she'd flown with for 15 years. At the gate, she learned her ticket class didn't include a carry-on at all. $65. On the spot. The rules haven't completely changed. The enforcement has. In 2026, airlines and TSA are actively measuring, checking, and charging in ways they simply weren't 2 years ago. The honor system is gone. In this video, 8 of the newest, costliest mistakes travelers are making right now. Exact dollar amounts, exact fixes. Stay for item 4. It's catching experienced flyers completely off guard. Item 1. Your bag size, what's actually being measured now. That metal sizer frame at the gate, agents are actually using it in 2026. Legal dimensions haven't changed since 2008. 22 inches long, 14 wide, 9 deep. What changed is what counts toward those numbers. Wheels, handle, and stuffed pockets all count toward that size now. The interior capacity is irrelevant. Eleanor in Tucson flew the same roller bag for 8 years, issue-free. In March, the handle wouldn't fully retract. $40. Gate fee. Same bag she'd taken 16 times before. Bags change slowly. Handles loosen, pockets stretch. Passing in 2018 doesn't mean passing today. The fix. Measure your bag at home, fully packed, handle up, every pocket loaded the way you actually travel. Within an inch of the limit means you're already over. Size isn't even the biggest trap. The ticket you booked could mean your bag was never allowed on at all.
Item 2. Basic economy equals no carry-on. The ticket trap. $65. That's the gate fee to bring a roller bag on a United flight if your ticket says basic economy. You found the cheap fare, packed your usual bag, and discovered at the gate that basic economy gives you one personal item only. That's it. American's cheapest fare charges $35 to $45 for a carry-on. Delta is the only major carrier that still includes one on its lowest fare. Robert saved $52 booking United's cheapest fare, paid $65 at the gate each way, $78, more than the regular fare would have cost. The fix. Before confirming any booking, check one thing. Does this fare include a carry-on? 30 seconds. Saves up to $130 a trip. That was the ticket. This next one is about how the very same bag fee triples depending on when you pay it. Item 3. The bag fee ladder. Same bag, 3 prices. Airlines don't advertise this, but the fee for an identical bag changes hard based on timing. Online at booking, $30 to $35. At the counter, $40 to $45. At the gate, $65 to $100 plus. Spirit and Frontier have pushed gate fees past $100 per bag per direction. Round trip for 2 travelers? That's $400 you didn't see coming. The fix? Pay online when you book, never at the gate. Set a reminder the day before if you forget. Now, something gate agents are visually spotting before your bag even reaches the sizer. Item 4. The expansion zipper visual tell. Most roller bags have an expansion zipper, a gusset adding an inch or 2 when unzipped. Gate agents in 2026 are trained to spot it. You don't even reach the sizer. The agent sees fabric pulling outward, seams stressed, and flags the bag on sight. You're not measured, you're just pulled. That zipper exists for checked bags needing extra room home. It was never meant for carry-on. People overstuff and hope nobody notices. They're noticing now. The fix. Keep the expansion zipper fully closed for any carry-on. Need the extra inch? Check the bag instead. Item 5. No real ID star equals $45 fee every trip.
Check your driver's license. Top right corner. Star or no star. No star means your license stopped working for domestic flights on May 7, 2025. And since February 1, 2026, $45 per person per trip for TSA Confirm ID, a 10-day valid alternative check. TSA says over 94% of passengers already comply. The rest mostly haven't visited the DMV in years. Patricia and Charlotte had a license valid until 2028. Nothing wrong with it, just no star. $45 out, $45 back. $90 to verify someone who's lived at the same address since 1991. The fix. Check your license today. No star? Visit the DMV for a real ID upgrade. Birth certificate, social security card, 2 proofs of address, or travel with your passport instead. If this is already saving you money, hit that like button. It helps other travelers find this before their trip gets expensive. This next one isn't about your ID. It's about what's inside your bag, and TSA has zero tolerance for it. Item 6. Lithium batteries, carry-on only, zero tolerance. Power banks, spare laptop batteries, phone battery cases, none of these can travel in checked bags in 2026. Cargo fires traced to lithium batteries push TSA and airlines to zero tolerance. Carry-on limit, 100 watt-hours per battery. Most phone power banks qualify. Larger portable power stations, the kind used for camping or CPAP backup, can exceed it and need airline approval first. The fix? Move every battery pack and power bank into your carry-on before the airport. Check larger devices against the 100 watt-hour limit. When in doubt, leave it home. This next one isn't about packing at all. It's about what happens after you land. Item 7. Undeclared food at customs, $500 fine and global entry risk. Flying home with an orange, some cured meat, a wedge of cheese from your trip? Didn't seem worth declaring. U.S. Customs can fine you $500 to $1,000 for undeclared agricultural items. If you hold global entry, Nexus, or Sentry, that trusted traveler status can be permanently revoked for one violation. Most flagged: fresh fruit, meat, dairy, soil on boots, live plants. CBP Beagle teams are trained specifically to find food and luggage. The fix? Declare everything edible on your customs form. Declaring doesn't mean automatic confiscation. Not declaring and getting caught means a fine and a permanent mark on your record. Last one. And it's about what the airline hopes you never find out after they lose your bag. Item 8. Lost bag. Don't accept the $50 voucher. Your bag is lost. The airline offers a $50 travel credit. Feels like something. It isn't. Under the Montreal Convention, law since 1999, airlines owe up to roughly $1,700 on international flights. Domestically, DOT caps it at $3,800. Airlines profit from exhaustion. Most passengers don't know these limits exist. Take the voucher, and the airline just saved over $1,000. The fix: reject any initial voucher. File a formal written claim citing the Montreal Convention or DOT regulations. Itemize contents with values. You have 21 days after the bag is declared lost. Here's what I want you to take from all of this. Airlines and airports aren't counting on you being careless. They're counting on you being uninformed. The Montreal Convention has been law since 1999. None of this gets mentioned at the counter. Knowing your rights isn't a technicality. It's the difference between a smooth trip and a $300 surprise. That's why this channel exists. Rule 1. If your ticket says Basic Economy, confirm carry-on policy before you close the booking gap. Always. Rule 2. If your bag is within 1 inch of the size limit, measure it fully packed at home before you leave. Always. Rule 3. If an airline offers a voucher for a lost bag, reject it. File a formal claim. Cite your rights. Always. Smart travelers don't learn this at the checkpoint. They learn it here, before the trip, not during it. If you're not subscribed yet, hit subscribe now. The next video covers one line of fine print on your boarding pass that changes everything about how you're allowed to rebook a flight. Drop a comment below. What's the worst gate fee or airline fine you've ever paid? Dollar amount?
and airline. I read every one. Know someone flying in the next 30 days? Share this with them right now. 2 seconds could save them $200. See you in the next one.